Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to do a flip through of all of my Chinese coloring books. All of these I've gotten off of AliExpress, so with how AliExpress works, sometimes links don't always stay consistent, so I will tell you the name of the book, but as far as providing links, sometimes it's hard to do because the sellers change all the time. And as far as my knowledge, these are all of my Chinese coloring books. This first one I just recently got, and it is called Alice's Dream Journey. I'm not sure who the artist is, but this is a really cute book. We have some color versions, and it's sewn, and so it lays nice and flat, which is really nice. And one thing that I love about a lot of the Chinese coloring books that you come across. Okay, and now we're getting into the pages, and this says Alice in Dreams, and it's kind of like a playing card. And then here's an index, or maybe a poem. It's got the Chinese and the English on it. And yeah, I just think this book is so cute. Yeah, so each page has this writing, and then there's the picture. So this writing must correlate with the picture because this is talking about dreaming, and she's dreaming, so that's kind of a cool touch. And we have the cute rabbit, and here's Alice going to, I don't know, on her adventure. There are just so many little details in this book. It's a pretty small book, and I thought the size was really unique. But yeah, it just, this picture is so cute with all the little bunnies. And this is really cool too, because it's like a solar system kind of a thing. So yeah, really love the art style of this book, and just like the storytelling that each picture has. It's really cute. It also reminds me of, it's very classical of a lot of the Chinese coloring books that you've seen, or that I've seen, at least with like the style of clothing and the hair. And it's kind of this chibi a little bit. This is really cute. This must be the Mad Hatter. And I need to go through and see if each of these playing cards is the same or different. I'm excited to color in this book, but also a tad intimidated because there's just so many small little details. But I think it's like small enough of a picture that it wouldn't be as overwhelming as if this were a large book. I just think this is so cute. Like there's like I don't even know if it's a carnival truck or a gift shop. Maybe it's a gift shop. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to read these on the side too to see. Okay, and now here we get some postcards that you can take out. It's perforated, and here's like where you write your message on the other side, and you get double of each postcard, so that's nice because then you can color one for giving away and then still have one for yourself. And these are on thicker paper than the rest of the book. The rest of the book is like regular smooth coloring paper. So that's also nice that it's a little bit more durable. And then we just have some other little pages. I think these ones are miniature ones you can cut out. These ones aren't perforated, but they are smaller little cards. So that is the first coloring book, and I apologize for the lighting. I need to figure out a better lighting situation for when I film at night. Okay, so the next several books are by Dada Mao. If you just search Dada Mao coloring book, or like these smaller versions are Tang poetry. Yeah, Chinese Tang poetry. So if you search for that, you should be able to find these particular smaller ones, which has the color versions in the front, which is nice for color inspiration. And then this must be like table of contents about each poem, I guess. I need to figure out how to translate these. But I love these because they're smaller, but still just like that very magical type of illustration that Dada Mao has. And I'm interested to know about each picture, and I wish I could read Chinese, but unfortunately I cannot. I'm learning how to speak it, but it's a very slow process. Yeah. Oh, I just love it because it's like super chibi and cute, and oh, it's just so fun. I think there's 5 books total in this little mini series. I am missing the one that's about animals. So a lot of these are male characters, and then there are some female characters. Like this is a female, but sometimes it's hard to tell just because men traditionally also have long hair, but this one, at least to me, this looks like it's a male picture. So yeah, they're so cute and really, really detailed. Like so many little details in there. And I love the like bold and more faint line work. That adds kind of an extra dimension. It's really soft also. So these are so cute. I can't tell if that's supposed to be that direction or not. So, oh, and I would just love to know what these little characters on this side are saying. Oh, it's just so cute. How many times have I said that so far? This is interesting. She's hanging upside down. And we have this fun little guy taking care of the cats. So there's a lot of pictures in here too. And it's on thicker paper. Okay. Oh. So I have colored in a couple. I think I've only colored a couple so far. I did get these this year, and I've just like had a lot going on, so haven't been able to get to each one yet. Okay, and then there's this one. I believe this one is most definitely in the Tang poetry. This one I can't remember officially what it's called, but it should come up if you search for that. Also, I don't have the foldouts in all of the books, but each book comes with like a watercolor paper foldout like this with lots of little characters on there, which is a fun thing. But anyways, so this one also, I forgot to mention for the other one, but it also lays flat, which is really, really nice because your pages aren't gonna be as likely to come out because of how it's bound, and you don't have to worry about battling with the spine. So these ones are poetry, and I think these are all like nobles. I can't remember, but super cute. This is the one I've colored a couple pictures in. I know this one is like a love poem where he wants to like confess his love for her. We have this one, which I did with, I think, watercolor and Prisma, polychromos. Yes. For some reason that name does not sound right, but I know it's the right one. And yeah, this is super fun. It just was a lot faster to color in these ones. This one has a lot of cute little kids. He looks like he's up to something a little mischievous. Curious though. Yeah, just really cute. I love this one where they're just like looking off into the distance. And a lot of these ones have writing on this page as well. Oh, they look so cute. Yeah, so I think a lot of these are like poems or proverbs, I guess would be another way to put it. Yeah. I could have sworn there was another one that I did in this book. Maybe it was in a different book. Oh, look at all those little kids. And I really want to translate all of these poems. Probably use Google Translate and just kind of get the gist of it. Yeah. And I like that there's some that are a little bit more simple like this. And then there's some that are more complex, so that just depending on how you feel, you can do something that's more involved or less involved. So, getting to the end of this one. That's the end of that one. Oh, she looks so sad. Alright, we also have this one, which is in the same set. And one reason I wanted to do a flip through of all these side by side is if you like try to watch individual flip throughs of them, they kind of start meshing together. So if you only want to, start with one book in the series, you can pick which one is your favorite. And I just go by what the picture on the cover looks like to make sure that I was getting the ones that I did want. He's playing the, what is that called? I can't remember what that instrument is called. So yeah, lots of like the same type of theme. Oh, that one's fun. Look at that. That is so cute. The little guy looks very, very much like a elderly wise man. Oh, this one's cute. I might color that one actually soon. One thing I love about doing these flip throughs is I get to revisit each of the pages so that I can, remember what it looks like and rediscover pictures that I want to color. And sorry if I'm going through this too fast. That's really cute. This one has a lot of like nature scenes in it, it seems like. Where they're outside a lot. Look at this. Is he drooling? That's so cute. I think he's drooling. Oh. He looks like he's brooding over something. Or maybe he just woke up and is drinking his morning tea or something. Oh, is that are those leaves, or is that a blossom? Because if you catch a cherry blossom in front of your the person you're supposed to be with forever or something, you'll be together forever. I can't remember. Suddenly left my mind. Oh, this one's so cute. Just like chilling on the roof with his kitty cat. Oh, these ones are so adorable. And super easy to get through because of how, like, it's a travel size, which I love. Okay. This one is the last one that I have of the smaller ones. There is another, like I mentioned. This one also has an index of characters. And this one, I feel like the characters feel older. Like they look a little older. They're not as like tiny and cutesy, if that makes sense. But still really pretty and cute drawings. That's really pretty. Playing Chinese checkers. Super. I did notice that Dada Mao likes to have like a lot of these blossoms come in, which reminds me a lot of like traditional Chinese painting. Yeah. Here's some more. That cute little bird. Oh, this one's kind of cool, and this one's a warrior. That's kind of cool. So yeah, these characters in this one just feel a lot more mature as far as like their faces and stuff. There's another kitty. Man, I could have sworn maybe is it in this one? Did I skip? Okay, it is in this one that I colored a picture. Oh, this is a pretty winter scene. And oh, he looks like he's brooding again. Look, he's about to catch a petal again. Sorry. Oh, this is pretty. She's swinging on the swing. Has all the blossoms. Oh, also this one seems to have like more of a story rather than poems. I'll have to, yeah, throw that into Google. Because I think you can take pictures now. Okay, this is the other picture that I colored. And I just used watercolor. And yeah, this one was super simple and fast. I added these clouds in. Yeah, so the paper took to the water pretty well because it is a little bit thicker. You'll see Dada Mao's other coloring books that I have. The paper is not quite as thick as in these ones. Oh, she looks sad. She's got a sword. Okay, so that's everything in here. This must be other books by, I don't know if it's by the same artist or publisher, because most of them look like his, so maybe it's all of his. Okay, or yeah, I think it's a he. Okay, so there's multiple of these books in the series too. I just have these two just because I'm like, once you have a couple, then I just feel like that's enough, at least for me. though they're all very beautiful. And one day maybe I will have them all, but for now I'll start out with these two. And this one also lays flat, which makes coloring very nice. But yeah, this paper is a lot thinner. Then here we have the table of contents, and this one I think is gods and goddesses. So we have a lot of what will be like Chinese lore in here. We have I think this picture is so pretty. I love this one so much, actually, this coloring book. I love just flipping through and looking at all the different pictures in this one. This guy looks like he's like part of the mountains almost. And he must be some sort of water serpent. And same with her, she's some sort of serpent cultivating something. And one thing that I love about this particular artist is there seems to be a great, like, there's a decent amount of men and women. So, yeah, so that's really nice. This is one that I started forever ago when I first got the book, and I just need to get around to finishing because I spent all this time on the hair, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to ruin it, so I've just been scared of messing it up, but I've got to overcome that, right? I love too that these are single-sided, so that if you do want to use something that could compromise the integrity of the other side, you don't have to worry as much. You just like put something behind. And I'm sure because this is so smooth, it probably takes, I haven't tried it myself, but it probably takes alcohol markers really well because of its smoothness. Yeah. So pretty. It just feels so elegant. These figures. So pretty. Ooh, I love this one. That is really pretty. I really like that. Oh, this one's really pretty too. Oh, I've forgotten about some of these pages. Oh, it looks like she had a mask on. Oh, this one's interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Is her body coming up this way? Guess so. Oh, here we have another water serpent. You can see the split tongue. I have watched some historic, like, fantasy Chinese dramas that are about, like, the different, is it? I know there's a particular name. The different beings and their, like, heavenly kingdoms. And they have to, like, cultivate in order to gain power over time. That's really pretty. Like, you know, it reminds me a lot of a centaur, right? And I don't think I've ever seen such an elegant centaur. This looks like maybe like a phoenix. Oh, this one's really cute. And then here's the cover image. And this guy riding this sky fox. Oh, this one's kind of cool. With the serpent just like trying to attack. Ooh. So yeah, that's the last picture. And this one, you just have to search. I mean, even if you searched something as generic as Chinese coloring book, it should come up. But if you search Da Da Mao, it should also come up. Here's another book. This one is, yeah, a lot of the same things, but I think these are like regular humans. You know, like noble Chinese. Yeah, she's eating some cherries. I've done a couple in here. I did this one, and I chose emerald, and then I was like, whew, that was close, because I realized, or I found out that green is a really bad omen in Chinese culture. So, but emerald is not a bad omen. So I was like, oh, that would have been bad. Like, I don't know. Because, yeah, it's just such a pretty picture. Then we have another, I think this one's really pretty with like her veil that she has over her face. Then we have, this one reminds me kind of a fan. And then here we have someone dancing. It's just so pretty. This one does have a lot more females in it than the other one. And yeah, but it's really pretty. I love the style of the hair and how the background, you know, we have something going on in the background. So there's like a nice balance between positive and negative space, but it's still like enough that, like, it's not too much that you dread doing the background, but it's also enough that it's not just like one big solid chunk of like one thing. It's broken up a lot, which I don't know why, but that, at least for me, helps me feel less intimidated by backgrounds. And yeah, this paper is really soft as well. So pretty. Here's another picture that I did. I think I used Prismacolors mostly, which go down really smoothly on this paper, obviously because it's smooth paper. And oh, maybe I'll color this one next. You know, when you like look at a book, I mean, I love every single picture in here, but sometimes just like a single picture jumps out at you. I don't know why that happens. It just happens, you know? Like, some people are really good at just like picking a book and then picking a random picture from that. But I have to like sometimes look through multiple books until I find a picture that like speaks, you know? Oh, this one's really cute too. Oh, so pretty. So, I think this is the last picture. Yeah, and then we have this same picture on the back of the cover. So that is the last of that one. Okay, I have 2 more books. I need to hurry because I'm almost out of time. So this is Find Color by Gogeli, and this book is so stunning. It is so beautiful. The paper is super thick and textured. It has a lot of tooth to it, so pencils might not do as well on here unless it's a harder pencil like polychromos, but I have used watercolor on one of these pictures, and it went on really amazingly. Some of these pictures are really, really involved, and I don't know if I'll ever get to them, but I don't care because this book is beautiful enough just with the line art. And it also comes with this fold out, which I think most of the Chinese coloring books do. Also, this one is glue bound, so it does not sit flat. Oh, look at this. This is so beautiful. This is one picture that I go back to all the time for potentially coloring whenever I flip through this book, which is pretty often. This is so pretty. This reminds me, so I have been, side note, I've been watching a Chinese drama. It's called Make a Wish, and it's about a cat who owes a debt to a human, so she turns into a girl. Sorry, that was a side note, but that picture reminded me just of that. Yeah. A lot of these are double page spreads, which I know can intimidate a lot of people as well. I know double page spreads intimidate me. Oh, but it's so beautiful. And there are just, oh, I also go to this one all the time too. I want to color this one sometime. It's got so many different images in it as well. And I believe this artist, so I know this tells a story. I don't know if it's different stories or kind of like the same story. Sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place. But the artist who did this book, I believe, also has a color version that you can buy. It's a lot thinner. This is really pretty. But yeah, they have a color version that you can buy. So if you do want coloring inspiration, I know it does seem like he uses a lot of like grays and blacks and like reds, and that's about it. It's kind of limited palettes, but it's still really beautiful and really good inspiration. This is the picture that I have done in here. I finally overcame my fear of tainting this book. And I just used watercolor, and I did not want to stop working on this page. It was so fun. So yeah, I'm excited to, this one's really pretty. I mean, all of them are, but you know. But yeah, I'm excited to work on this more in the future. Now that I've overcome that like mental barrier of, you know, not having started a book, and yeah. So we're almost to the end. This one's just really thick book, and I'm sorry I'm flipping through so fast, but I just noticed my phone is almost out of storage. So yeah. But yes, this one immediately was one that I knew that I needed to have in my collection, because it's not just a coloring book, it is a work of art. So that is Find Color by Gogeli. And then this is the last Chinese book that I have, and it is called Save Story, I believe. I can't remember the name of the artist, but it is an older book, and it has the color version right here, and then the line art version, and it's really big, but so cute. And I'm so excited just to like throw so much color onto these pictures, these pictures, because it's just so unique of a style, so cute. And I'm not sure what kind of media is gonna do best, because it feels toothy, but it's also like smooth, so I'm gonna have to do some testing maybe on the back. There's nowhere to test on. So I'm just gonna have to pick like a less obvious for making something not look blended or something, you know? A less conspicuous spot to practice on. Because that's like one of my big things too, is like not knowing how the paper is going to take to certain media can also be daunting, because yeah, you just don't want to ruin this beautiful artwork. So super pretty. There's so many landscape style pictures. This one too. And this, oh, that's so pretty. Just, this artist uses so many bright, vivid colors in her artwork. So I'm excited to see. I mean, I'll probably pull some color inspiration from hers, but I'm also curious to see like what different things I'll come up with, because she also seems to have like a somewhat limited palette. But anyways, so that is all of my Chinese coloring books that I own. I hope you found this video helpful. I know there was a lot of books and a lot of random thoughts. So anyways, let me know which of these was your favorite, and I hope to see you next time. Happy coloring!